Big Joe and I suffered the beating of our young lives from this group. Slaps and blows rained down on us from all angles. After what seemed like an eternity, the beating stopped and we were made to lie with our faces pushed into the dusty road before they interrogated us. When they had finally realized that we were students of the college, they released us, but we were warned never to cross their path again. In addition, they took the money in our pockets. Welcome to Impacting Humanity in Imperfection. I've just read the second and the third paragraph of page 79. Okay, so we're still on the journey of root cause analysis, and we are using the UK as a case study. Last video, I looked at one of the root causes, which is the breakdown in the core formative family unit. So today, we will be looking at the absence of community upbringing, which is sadly missing in the UK. I grew up in Nigeria, and in Nigeria and Africa generally, children are brought up collectively. It's a community effort, not a single family unit effort. So children are brought up collectively, especially during that the formative years of their life. I can't begin to count the number of slaps and chastisement I received when I was growing up from people I don't even know. I didn't know who they were. And far be it from me to now go home and tell my parents that I got disciplined by a total stranger or someone I didn't know. Because the question that they would ask would be, what did you do? And rather than get double punishment from home, I would just take my discipline, my lot, and move on and make sure I don't get caught again or I don't do what I did. And that's an example of community upbringing, where community gets involved in the upbringing of a child. And like I said, it's missing in the UK. In the UK, you don't even know who your neighbor is. Gone are those days where you know who lives in flat 27 or house number 2. You don't. Everyone keeps to themselves. People are struggling with bringing up their own children because of the conflicts due to government interference. How much more wanting to bring up someone else's child or interfere? So the UK has gone from that collective attitude to it's not my child, or I do not want to get into trouble. I don't want to get involved. So let me just walk on by. And life continues. I was disturbed many years ago when I was a young adult. Just came in to do my master's. And I was up and about with friends. And we're talking about, it was about 11 p.m., fast approaching 12 midnight. And we saw a group of youngsters, no more than 14 years at that time. They no get who that they greet good morning for house. What would they be doing outside then? So my first instinct or default was to go there and tell them, what are you doing here at that time? But I was called to order by the people I was with that mind your own business, so leave these people. So everybody walks on by and pretends